Welcome, everyone, to the Aquinas Esports versus University of South Carolina Overwatch. Today will be a best of 3, with our first map starting off on Control, Nepal.
Going to see Aquinas going with the Ryan Zarya, which we did see yesterday in their skirmish game.
Exactly.
A mirror matchup with South Carolina on the opposite side on their tanks.
However, the DPS line is looking just a little bit different, because we're seeing the Symmetra come out on the side of Aquinas. So I think they're going to use that probably to teleport early to point.
100%. We did not see a Symmetra yesterday from Obra.
No.
But Elevating's McCree did show pretty strong yesterday, so hopefully we'll get to see some action there again.
Exactly.
As the team fight breaks down.
Throw the Sim turrets out there. And it looks like South Carolina is going to rotate onto the low ground and try to go to point that way. However, Aquinas is going to be able to meet them there. With the Symmetra on the point. Right now we don't have any picks, but Noah's shield does go down early, and he will get taken out first. That's a massive thing to have on the side of this University of South Carolina, and they're going to be able to take this point.
Exactly. They're going to have the force they need to be able to push through all the way. Elevating now falling from the other McCree.
Exactly, and if we look right now, South Carolina currently does have an ult advantage with almost 4 ultimates total online.
A huge ult advantage. Pico switches over to Zenyatta.
Exactly. You're going to want that Discord to be able to take down that Reinhardt early.
Exactly. Pico Zenyatta was very strong yesterday. So hopefully we'll be able to see some picks off as well. Go for the Sim teleport. Hopefully they can flank on the point.
They target the Mei. She sees her. However, they're not going to be able to get any pick, and they rotate around to the point.
They do have to watch out for the ground. Let's see.
And Matrix is coming out, and Coalescence is going to come out on the side of University of South Carolina. Oh, and
wow!
Shattered.
What a shatter!
On the side of South Carolina, along with the grab. They just used 3 ultimates on that. 4.
Yes, they get a team kill out of it, but Obra and Elevating have their ultimates up, and Shatter's about to come up for Noah as well. So we'll see if they're able to push on the point for this last little push here. They probably have 2 more pushes in them.
It looks like they're just going to drop down and not try to contest the high ground.
Beat up for Lucio.
They're gonna be able to TP up and
nice teleport with the Mei wall.
However, Noah is walled off, and so is Pico. They might be able to cap the point here and get a couple of percentage points, but it probably will not last for long. Oh wow! Grab comes out on the side. Oh, and Elevating gets okay. Oh, that is disgusting. However,
oh wow, the Mei does the huge cleanup.
They're gonna be able to clean up the blizzard here. Noah comes in a little bit, gets walled off by the Mei. Right now it's just a little bit of a battle.
Noah trying to keep his footing on the front line there.
Gets frozen. He's just by himself on the point. Now the Shatter comes out, gets a couple of them.
Invuln coming out from Bunny.
Looks like Aquinas might be able to cap this here just for a little bit. Pico does manage to take down Ent, however, Pico will fall himself.
Wow, this has been a great clear from over here.
To clean up the point, and they're going to be able to hold on to this for a little bit.
Arbor's positioning there was very clean, being able to stay on the point and get that little bit of cap. Okay, false. Let's see, Burns now back up.
That was going to have Shatter here, and they're almost going to have Ant Matrix as well. However, if we do look on the side of South Carolina, they have Coalescence up.
Yeah,
so it might be able to.
That is going to be their only ult. We'll see.
Oh no!
The Shatter blocked from Killa.
He's gonna fall right here. Obra does manage to take out Burns, and Ent's gonna clean up on the Obra. When he manages to take down the Lucio, but they're gonna rotate around. Elevating does have high noon, so if we can he's gonna pop it here, try to get a pick, but I think it's just mostly gonna be for zoning.
Exactly. I think they're just trying to keep them off point as strong as they can. Exactly. But we have Shatter. Ooh, Burns gonna take a fall, but Killa's ult's up. We'll see if he's able to make a push on the point here. We're gonna need to make a big play with Shatter.
Dim wall. So they can use it for some good defense. This is probably gonna be the last fight right here.
It should be. see. Okay.
Oh!
Grab comes out.
What a
Biggest
massive
shatter block.
grass inside. Aquinas is looking like they're going to be able to take this first point here. The ball's going to try to go on the point just to stall, but it's not going to be able to be enough. Oh, we're going to fall. They're going to pop the coalescence. I don't think it's going to be able to do anything.
No, it's not going to be enough. They weren't able to get on point fast enough.
This is going to be the first point for Aquinas.
What a great comeback round for Aquinas, able to come back on the point, burn their ults quite nicely. The fact that South Carolina burned 3 ults there, I think on that first fight halfway through was pretty huge for Aquinas to be able to push through there.
Exactly. It looks like they're just going to stay with the same compositions, and I wouldn't change it up either. Having the Sim be able to have her TP on the point just to like be able to TP to the point, and plus her turrets to take down the wrecking ball from earlier. But it looks like they're going to switch back onto the Ryan Zari on the side of University of South Carolina.
I think that's smarter here. I think Ryan Zari is just too strong right now. I am interested to see how Over does with a Sim on this point. I feel like it's a little less strong on this point, but I mean it was a strong showing last round. So let's see.
Actually, I would say that. Actually, I would almost say the Symmetra might be stronger on this point. The being able to place a turret in this point because of how many entrances there are is fantastic.
That's true, but they can be eliminated a little easier. But we'll see.
Krilla is going to go down early, and that's going to be a big pick. And along with the Genji is down, elevating gates taken down. Elevating, it looks like Aquinas is probably just going to be able to clean up house from here.
Aquinas going to be able to keep Zarya off as well.
And I like that they're trying to focus their fight a little bit more on the point instead of going off. Because when you have the Symmetra on there, just being able to just pump out a ton of damage and brawl with the Ryan Zarya.
Holding the point is crucial when you have a Symmetra.
We're going to see the Ant Matrix come out. Noah is going to fall, but ATB does get their off tank. And it looks like South Carolina is going to be able to clean up this fight. Lucio just struggling to stay alive, but there he is.
Good push from South Carolina here, able to take point back. But we'll see. They could not keep it for long. Grav is about to be up for ATB.
However, they are going to have a beat and a blade. Almost. Looks like South Carolina right now has more of an ult advantage.
Yep, they're going to have Grav and blade up as well. And Shatter coming out, and we'll see. Pico's got beat.
Oh,
massive falls. That's nice.
Oh, that's nice. They did solo grab the Genji, but that's still a good pick to have. They're going to be able, Elevating's going to be able to take down Ent. Beat coming out. South Carolina. Oh, and a massive Shatter. However, only gets one pick on a Noah. They might still be able to take this back.
I think they might have it with the beat.
Reinhardt's probably going to stay alive. However, Krilla's going to get another pick. ATB is going to get a pick. Blade coming out. Pico used the blade to be able to save himself. Right now, it looks like South Carolina is still going to be able to win this fight. However, Noah is back. He did use the Shatter, didn't get anything earlier with it. Elevating is going to have High Noon. We're going to see an Ant Matrix here pretty soon as well.
Very awkward push and pull from both teams here. South Carolina able to keep holding point though.
Here comes the High Noon from Elevating.
High Noon coming out. Not able to push too much.
Stun out, pulls out the Ant Matrix.
Coalescence comes out.
Oh, Noah gets 2 with the Fire Strike through the Ant Matrix.
Beautiful.
Looks like Pico switched on to the Brig, but it's going to be able to help him clean it up from here. That was actually a good switch to go Brigitte, especially to deal with the Genji. It has been too much of a problem. However, that's just going to make it even more of a problem.
Exactly. I don't think we saw Pico go Brigitte yesterday. I think that was all Bunny. It's interesting to see Pico on Brigitte. We'll see. We'll see how it works. It definitely worked that fight. Still holding off point, trying to keep Genji off. We'll see. The Zone coming out
going to have a grab here, so I feel like they're going to use it here pretty soon.
They also have Shatter from Noah. They have a lot to work with.
High Noon coming out,
from Int.
Not going to find anything. Grab comes out. Oh! This is massive Shatter, massive grab on the side of Aquinas. We're going to be able to clean it up from here. But Amos is getting off the beach to try to save them.
Man, the beat from Lucio.
No one gets taken down. The blade comes out from Massive Guy.
Aquinas is gonna get it. Gonna try to get the pick out of the Genji, but it's just not gonna work. They still have the point for now.
They need to
ATB
clear
doing a
off
lot of
points.
damage onto this Reinhardt. Oh, but he gets taken down. Last fight territory here. Noah switches onto the ball just to probably try to stall. But I don't think it's going to be able to do anything. I think South Carolina is going to take this point.
Yeah, probably. They weren't able to clear off point fast enough over there. The beat drop by Lucio.
Oh, the
what a
shatter
shatter on the ball.
Has to force out Immort. The Ant Matrix. Now, two of them gets taken down instantly. Ainu coming out from elevating, but gets shut down immediately by the Genji. Pico doing all they can to try to stall, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think we're going to have to go to map 3 here.
Yeah, I think it is going to be map 3 around here. I mean, that was just a great balance of ults from South Carolina there to push back on the point. I mean, they were able to counteract all the big plays that Aquinas was pulling out.
Exactly.
So many counteracted ults.
I thought I'd taken care of you. You're more resilient.
Still going to see the Ryan Zerg, but it looks like Obra is still staying on the Doomfist.
Okay.
Which this is a good Doomfist map because you are able to boop them off of the point along with Lucio.
Oh, and they're going to switch to Hanzo. Okay.
You're going to switch to the Hanzo and the McCree.
Yep. We'll see. We are seeing Sin Dumpling go from the Mora to an Ana. That's going to be massive for Blade. So we'll see if they're able to make use of that. Pushing on the point here. Both teams opting for a defensive approach, except for Ball coming in from the backside.
Noah immediately takes down Gorilla. However, Bunny is going to fall, and so does Elevating. So
ooh, that's going to be big.
big.
South Carolina needs to
Over
take
goes down, but so
offensive.
does Burns. Noah falls next. South Carolina's, well, actually, Aquinas might be able to take this point here.
Yeah, I don't know. Pico is
gonna
giving them a
bounce
run for their money. Yep.
I would just try to get out of there. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
to stall.
yeah. South Carolina's going to go take the point.
Does get the boop on a Hammers, but South Carolina is going to take the point.
Yep. Let's see, it just seemed a little staggered from Aquinas there. The right flank just didn't work as well. Ball was able to get their attention elsewhere, which is exactly what
Pico is going to switch onto the brick, probably to deal with the Wrecking Ball, which is a good plan. If you can just make it so that he gets no value, that is massive. Like, they are going to go bottom and straight to the point. Oh, Burns is going to go down early. That's big, but here comes the blade. But Noah's managed to take it down. However, two of them both tanks are anti right now on the side of Aquinas. They might be able to win this fight right here. Ball is back. Ant Matrix on the side of Aquinas. Here comes Sigma ult. Over the Flux. Isn't able to do much. Oh, overtakes down Ent as he uses his high noon. Couple of picks here on both sides, but looking like South Carolina might still win this fight. Noah gets taken down. The Nana goes on the ball. They're going to cap the point, but it's probably not going to last for long.
Yep, not going to last for long. South Carolina's going to be able to cap that back pretty quickly.
Noah does switch on to the Sigma, and I feel like we might see... No, ATB is going to say sorry. It's good to have that grab.
I agree. Well, let's see if they're able to make use of that. Hopefully when grab comes up, they'll be able to push back on the point. We do have Mines and Transcendence up, so it's going to be rough to make a big push here. They need to make a big push
Pico
fast.
falls down early. That's one support down on the side of Aquinas. There goes the grab. Grab does kill Ball. But Burns, Hammers coming in with Trans. Elevating, trying to get something with his Deadeye, but I don't think he's going to be able to find anything. Ober gets another pick. Elevating is just going to go to the point to try to contest the last minute. However, South Carolina is going to get 2 picks. The mine's coming out. Pico gets the boop onto the Zenyatta. However, Bunny's going to fall down early.
Pico gonna try to stay on point, try and keep the overtime.
Oh, this is not looking good from Aquinas here. Looks like South Carolina is going to take the first point. They are switching onto the stall heroes. However, he gets 2 kills with the blade. Burns puts the pick on Obra. Elevating doing all he can right now on the Tracer, but right now gets lifted up and gets slammed down. Oh!
Wow.
Big from Corella. South Carolina is going to take the first map here.
That was just a really good defense from South Carolina. Not too huge mistakes from Aquinas. They actually had a great push on the point, but just weren't able to keep it going. South Carolina keeping the pace.
We're going to play this game. This was
Great play of the game.
Massive grab.
Massive. And that was able to get them the point too. That was great. Man, Burns keeping up with the kill participation. Burns Zarya did seem very strong that game.
Exactly. His wrecking ball was also really good as well.
Yes, able to apply that pressure on the first point to distract half of Aquinas. Let's see what map we jump to next.
So our next map is going to be a hybrid map. So
Okay.
it's going to be either between Kings Row, Eichenwald, and Blizzard World, but I'm assuming it's going to be
Let's see.
Kings
We're
Row.
going to go Kings Row.
We're going to go to
There we
Kings
go.
Row. Not too surprised on that, as Kings Row is a fan favorite for most people.
Yes, maybe we can see Elevating go switch to that Widow that we saw yesterday. I think that would be pretty strong here. Very impressive showing yesterday. But we'll see. So far, very impressed with South Carolina's tank line. Let's see. Ready to jump into game 2?
University of South Carolina will be attacking first.
Okay. I wonder if Over is going to go with the Symmetra again for defense. I don't think I remember seeing him play it yesterday, but we'll see.
Now entering King's Row. Initiating match.
See what Team Comps decide to go here.
It's Kings Row, so I'm assuming the tank line is most likely going to be Ryan Zarya, as that's what we saw a lot of earlier on Oasis anyways. But especially for being able to push through and hold these chokes, you're going to want that nice brawly tank line up in front.
Exactly, and there you go. You instantly see it.
However,
Here we go. Okay, we're going to see Obra on this Genji, which yesterday was huge.
Elevating is going to stay the McCree, which is a good idea, especially on this defending the first point. Widowmaker can be useful. However, I'd rather have her on attack, just so you can try to get an early pick off.
Exactly. When you have that Genji already messing around with the back line, I don't see him, a Widow being necessary.
On the side of University of South Carolina, we are going to see Ent go on to the Widowmaker first, which is obviously we just talked about, is a great idea.
Great idea.
But we're looking at this Winston Ball dive comp.
Okay, interesting. I'll be interested to see how that works. We also got the
Doofus and actually going to see massive guy go Echo. We haven't seen any Echo yet today, and Echo is still very strong right now.
Very strong. We'll see if they're able to deal with it. Elevating's going to have to have a name on
right here.
Ball giving him trouble.
Ball immediately slept. Right now, their tank line is currently scattered. The ball's going to try to go to the back line and get a slam, but he's antied.
Ooh, this is going to be rough for Aquinas because South Carolina is holding high ground right now.
You have to try to ball it out. Echo goes down early.
Nice. That's a good pick for them.
That's a massive pick. Noah is
very low.
Very low.
Having to fall back. Obra falling.
Obra is going to fall inside of Aquinas. However, it shouldn't still be too big. Anti goes on the Mercy. The ball's going to go
down the back line. Well,
but he gets they get the Mercy.
ATB about to fall to the ball. No heals.
However,
Nice help from blasted by
They're
Echo.
down 2 on each side. Noah's going to fall too. I think University of South Carolina is going to be able to take this first point right here. Yeah, Sober's retreating.
That's all it takes. Now it's all about how long can Aquinas hold them on this long point here.
Oh, they do get a
They
sweep
will
on the end.
sleep,
However, the ball is going
but
to go up.
ball
over.
able to defense, yeah. Let's see. We're gonna have to hold this choke pretty closely.
If you look at our ults right now, Aquinas currently does have Nano online, and they're almost about to have Blades, so we're going to see a Nano Blade here very soon.
Yes, hopefully. They need it soon. Ball gonna go in now.
Gets to take care of Pico. However, they are going to take care of the
No,
ball.
it's very low. Noah falls as well.
Echo gets the copy on the ride. We do see the Nano Blade. However, I don't think Ober's going to be able to get anything because they did have the Transcendence out.
Elevating falls as well. They're gonna get another push. They're gonna need to regroup and try and stop them one last time before they get to that.
They are going to have Grav and High Noon. However, Elevating is going to make a switch onto the Ashe, which is going to be nice to be able to deal with the Echo.
I agree.
And Bob is just a strong ultimate. We are going to have Sights come out on the side of South Carolina, so they can't really make too big of a push here or do anything flanking.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to do anything fancy, but we'll see. South Carolina having a lot of ults up currently. Ooh,
Coming
two
out.
ults come out.
Both
South
grabs come
Carolina.
out. Oh, Ober gets a pick onto the Mercy. However, they're not gonna be able to follow it up here. Ober gets another. He dies. Noah's still alive, trying to contest the cart, but it's not gonna do much. He is gonna have Shatter though next one.
That's good because they're gonna get to the first checkpoint. They're gonna have to strongly hold this for 5 minutes. It's gonna be a long hold here.
However, this is the easiest point to hold on King's Row. Getting the first 2 points is easy. The third point is really where you're going to see the most difficulty.
That's true, exactly. And Noah's about to have Shatter, which will be even big as well.
Oh, Elevating is going to get picked off, though. Noah gets
Big Shatter from Noah.
Massive.
Able to get that Genji some kill.
Genji does almost have Blade.
Great hold from Aquinas there. Valk up for both teams. Int gonna switch over to Hanzo.
Bala is going to go take that high ground. He's probably going to come around and dive in the back line.
See Noah having to go back.
They're going to try to hold this corner here. However,
New elevating gonna fall.
there's just so much damage going out right now because of the Valkyrie.
Man. Cobra has Blade up with Nano having up, but I would not go in. Here they go, the Nano Blade.
Oh, they use the trans. They're not
Wow.
going to do much.
Man, get no use out of the Nano Blade.
They've just been
It's
saving
gonna
that
be very hard
Transcendence.
from here on out.
Elevating is
Very
going to
difficult.
Bob online.
Yep,
Flips it
and there
out.
he goes.
They do sleep the ball. Ball gets taken down. The ball's just gonna. Bob's not gonna be able to do anything right now because the Winslow push. Elevating gets 2. However, Echo is gonna use the primal. Gets 1 pick on the bunny. Echo gets taken down by ATB. Ball gets. Aquinas is still holding on to this very well. They are gonna have Grav online for next fight.
Let's see if they're able to hold out a little bit longer. They don't have much left. They round out half the clock now.
I'd almost like to see a switch off of the Genji right now because they just haven't been getting any value out of the blades because of trans.
Exactly. But we'll see. I mean, it worked enough for him.
Noah is gonna fall early though.
Ooh, that's huge. A Rez trying to come out.
Res off. Elevating gets picked off next. They have a grab. Gets 1 in there. However, I don't think they're gonna be able to follow up on it. Oh, it falls again. And I think
Bunny gonna go down.
Carolina's
Both
gonna be able to
tanks
take
down
this
for
here.
Aquinas. Both healers down now. Ooh, this is gonna be a big
The
push
mine
for South Carolina.
on the side of South Carolina, and Aquinas is just gonna be cleaned up.
Oh wow.
They're gonna take this first point with 1:55 left.
Yeah, this is definitely doable for Aquinas. We saw their pushes yesterday. They made some great pushes through on King's Row. Hopefully we'll see Elevating go for Widow. That's what I would like to see here.
I would like to see that Widowmaker, especially on the first point. I'd also like to see Ober switch off the Genji.
I was about to say, if they're going to stay with the Zenyatta on the side of South Carolina, they definitely need to switch off the Genji. It's just not able to do as much.
Exactly.
I don't know. They might try and stick with it, though, because they did do good that first Nano Blade, so we'll see. Or the first Blade, sorry. He didn't get Nano.
First Blade did well.
We'll see. They're just going to have to time it well with that trans. Maybe try and bait it out with Noah's Shatter. I'm not sure. Pico gonna go on it again. Elevating, pushing to that Widow.
Elevating. Obra is gonna go on
Hanzo. Okay.
That is gonna be a good pick, especially with you can get a Grab Dragon out. We're also gonna see a matching Hanzo on the side of Ent as well. However, Roadhog is gonna be played. So I want to see if Burns is gonna play like a Sigma, or if he's gonna go onto the Reinhardt. Nope. They're gonna stay with Zarya.
Okay, Noah switching to Winston here, which I like. I think once they take first point, they should probably switch back to Ryan. But I think Winston's very good for this first point.
Exactly. You can be able to dive in on their Zenyatta and their Hanzo, which have just been a massive problem for them.
Yes. They probably figure that they at least have a Widowmaker or Hanzo here, which indeed they do. So we'll see. Trying to scope out the competition from the side of Aquinas. See what they're up against. Noah going further around flank. Gonna control high ground.
He's gonna take the high ground.
We'll see how Slave goes down. On their Zarya. Not able to do too much against it.
However, Bunny is gonna fall first. That is down their break. Oh, Ent's gonna get two. They're gonna be able to clean it up from here, and Aquinas is gonna have to retreat.
Time to regroup on the side of Aquinas. Ooh. And they're just not going to let them retreat easily. This is huge aggression from South Carolina.
Elevating still hasn't been able to find a pick yet. And speaking of which, Ent does manage to take down Elevating.
Wow. Good thing for Aquinas, though. Nano is up.
Noah does switch onto the ball here, but does fall almost immediately. They do Nano ATB to try to do something here. At least get a more ult charge towards that grab.
We'll see ATB able to kill the Zarya.
However, we are going to see massive guys copy the Zarya. So that's a very smart idea, especially since they can get grab out like that. The mines come out. Oh, so many ults come out from the side. Oh, and that is a team kill.
That is gone. Ent able to get play of the game probably from that one.
Aquinas is struggling. We are going to see Elevating switch onto the McCree, which is smart. You want to take down that Wrecking Ball. He's just been wreaking havoc on their backline.
Man, and South Carolina still has two ults up.
Elevating going to go down early here.
We're going to need to see a big push from Aquinas if they're going to be able to take first point. Oh, Pico switching to Zenyatta.
Obra takes down the Zen, but Obra's going to get taken down as well. That's one of their supports down, which they might be able to push in on that. Oh!
The grab comes out from Killa. In pushing. We'll see, ATB's still alive.
ATB's still alive.
Still keeping aggression.
Long. He gets taken down by Ent.
As well. A little Hanzo off here.
If we look at the ults on Aquinas, they might be able to push it out here with Grav and Rally. A Rally is such a strong ultimate that you can just stay alive with.
That's true. That's true, but they also have the trans from Zenyatta, and that's a big one as well, so we'll see.
I feel like they might try to bait it out, or at least try to pick off their Zenyatta. If they can do that, then they can grab
if they can do that, they can get points, for sure.
However, Pico is going to fall early.
Oh no. They need to just back up and go for one big push. Noah does have mines up. Man, they need a big push here if they're going to get point. This has been a tough hold from South Carolina.
Look at
Rally comes out.
The Rally.
Pushing forward. Noah going to go out. He's going to use mines on point.
They take it out immediately. Mines is on point.
Noah's
mines
sitting
comes
on
out
point.
at the choke. The Dragons come out on the side of South Carolina. Doesn't manage to find anyone, but it is a great zoning tool. Ober's going to get taken down here pretty quick unless he can pull off his Dragon.
Ober's going to need to use Dragon soon.
Here comes the grab. The trans comes out.
Now he knows he needs Dragon. Ooh, nice Dragon. At least able to hold him off.
One person, Noah takes down their Zen. Elevating is going to use...
Noah able to sit on point. We're going to see an overtime here.
Oh, he takes out one. They might be able to take this here. However,
ooh,
it's not looking like the Finals will be able to take this. It's likely they might get full health here. The Mines comes out onto the point. Noah's going to fall. Elevating switching onto the Tracer, but it's not going to be able to do anything. That is going to be map 2 for University of South Carolina. That was an insane first hold.
Yeah, that was a very good hold from South Carolina. I mean, you have to give it to them. The ults, they're able to come out and they were able to keep balancing. Even when they used 3 ults in one team fight, they still had 2 ready to go. It's impossible to push under those kind of circumstances.
Massive Guy has just been on point with his Echo play today. And that was very smart from him to go through it.
Yeah.
They just didn't have anything to take it down, and Elevating wasn't hitting his shots on her.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be the end of the series. So University of South Carolina is going to win this series. We will be back here again at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, for game 2 of the day, when we play University of Texas of Austin.
I've been Rebel.
I'm Turtle.
We'll see you later.